Let's get cooking. Tonight we're going to do a rosemary chicken with lemon. We got a little twist for you though. I think you're going to like it. I think the kids are going to like it. Family's going to like it. Inexpensive. We're going to start with the chicken. Get it on the board. We're going to do a little prep on the chicken because there's some excess fat we really don't need. So we'll get that trimmed out. Get that out of there. We wash the chicken good so it's ready to go on the inside. Trim out the neck. Now, so once again, this is a simple recipe. It's delicious and it's quick. A little prep time, throw it in the oven, you're good to go. We've got some beautiful vegetables here. We've got some mushrooms. We've got some beautiful, beautiful potatoes. We've got some carrots. We went with a melody of carrots, so just give it a little color, give it a little pizzazz. Same with the potatoes. We went with rainbow melody potatoes. Inexpensive, reasonable at the store. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to cut our mushrooms and onion. And we're just going to throw them into the mixing bowl. Cut them into bite-sized pieces. Same with the mushrooms. We're going to go ahead and cut them in half. They're a little big. And the great twist on this dish you'll see in a minute, and that's what makes it so fun. Now the mushrooms are ready to go cut up. The potatoes and carrots we're not going to cut up, they're small. We're just going to go ahead, we're going to throw them in the bowl, and we're going to get a good amount in there. And once again, this is a rosemary lemon chicken. So we'll put those all in there. We're going to go ahead and season that with a little extra virgin olive oil. Get that coated real good. We use our hands to get that mixed up. We want to get a good coating on all the vegetables, and you'll see why in a minute. Now we're going to go ahead, we're going to cut our lemon. And same thing with the lemon. We're going to cut nice slices of lemon. And we're going to throw them in there. Half the lemon is going in with the vegetables, and I'll show you what we're doing with the other half in a few minutes. We've also got some really nice garlic ready to go. We're going to go ahead, throw about 6 cloves of garlic in there. And we've got some nice sprigs of rosemary out of the garden. We're going to go ahead, add some rosemary to that. The rosemary I want to chop up a little bit because I want it to mix in real well with those vegetables. And we're going to use about half of our rosemary for that. We put 2 sprigs of rosemary in there. And we're going to go ahead and salt and pepper that really well. And that's why we put that olive oil on there. We want that salt and that pepper to stick really well to all the vegetables. We want it to work in there real good. Nice ground pepper. And once again, we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to toss this with our hands, get it mixed up real good. Those vegetables look great. Nice seasoning on them, and they're ready to go. Now the twist on this dish and why I like it so much is you're going to steal your mom's bundt pan, because every mom has a bundt pan. And we're making the chicken in a bundt pan. So we've got a bundt pan. We're going to go ahead, we're going to to cover that hole in the bun pan with a little bit of tin foil. Press it down around the opening. And then we're going to take our vegetables. Let me move my martini. And we're just going to put our vegetables all around that bun pan. And we want to fill it pretty good. They're going to cook down. So don't be afraid to get a good amount of vegetables in there. And that garlic, some of that beautiful garlic we've got. The lemon. All right. Now for the chicken. We've prepped the chicken. It's ready to go. So we're going to bring that chicken over. But we want to season that chicken up before we put it in the oven. So what we want to do is kind of stuff that chicken. It's going to cook. So we want to take a couple nice sprigs of that rosemary. Go ahead and just stuff it right in that cavity. And that's where the other half of lemon comes in. We're going to go ahead and take that other half of the lemon and we're going to drop it right inside the chicken. We've got the rosemary in there. That's going to cook from the inside out. It's going to give you a beautiful flavor on that chicken. We're going to go ahead and salt the chicken. Flip it over, get salt on both sides. Some nice pepper on that chicken. Pat it down, get that salt in there, get that pepper so it bonds real nice to the skin. And that chicken is ready to go. All right, we're going to take the chicken and we're going to stick it right on the bun pan. And we're pretty much just going to stuff it right down there. Look at that. You can put the wings out a little bit to help it stabilize, but that chicken's ready to go. What was it? 5 minutes of prep time. We're ready to go. Once again, a fast, easy dish that your family's going to love, and we put this together for probably about $10. So you can't go wrong when you're feeding a family of 5, a family of 4 for that kind of money. Put a little bit of olive oil on there, let it run it on. We're going to set the oven. I've got the oven on convection at 350. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to put that in, and we're going to let it go for about an hour, and we'll check it in about 45 minutes just to see how it's doing. Okay everyone, we just pulled the chicken out of the oven. We let it rest for a little bit. We want it to sit, let all that juice marinate back into the meat. We're going to go ahead, be careful that chicken is hot. We're going to pull it out of the bun pan and we're going to put it on a cutting board. Oh my God, look at that chicken. It's just golden. It's just beautiful. We've got our vegetables, that juice that those vegetables have been cooking in with the chicken, the potatoes, the carrots, the mushrooms, the onion, the rosemary. That is going to be so delicious. You're going to love it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and cut into that chicken. Get a nice leg sitting out there. And we're going to go ahead and cut into some nice breast meat. That chicken is just so tender. I wish you guys could smell this chicken. It is just unbelievable. It just smells delicious. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to plate that up. We're going to put a couple of nice pieces of chicken on there. we're going to go ahead, we're going to get some vegetables out of the bun pan and just dig right in there. Grab some vegetables, lay it on there. Get plate that chicken up there. So there you have it, a beautiful chicken with rosemary and lemon, Tuscan style, a beautiful melody of potatoes, carrots, garlic, mushrooms. You're not going to get a better meal, and once again, we put this together for about $14, and you're going to serve a family of 5 with no problem, and probably have some leftovers. So, thank you for joining me. Remember, family, friends, food, and enjoy.